How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for another comic book haul. I have a bunch of different batches of books here I've gotten on online through online auctions again, and also a random eBay purchase, which is what I'm going to start off with right off the bat. I ended up seeing this online. I've always wanted this comic, Dirty Pair number 3 with the Bruce Timm cover. So I saw it on eBay. The listing was relatively, the opening bid was relatively low. So I put in my max bid at $25 and just let it go. And lo and behold, I got an email saying I was the highest bidder. And so the next day I got the invoice from the seller, and I looked and they were charging $17.55 to ship this one comic. So I messaged the seller and I said, hey, is that correct? I said, are you really selling or charging $18 to ship one comic? And they said, yeah, I usually have the low starting bid. So that's why the shipping is so high. And they said, if you don't want to buy it, I will cancel the sale and refund the money. And I said, well, no, that's fine. I just ended up paying for it because I'm not one of those people that bid and back out on it. But when I looked at it, I thought it was $7.55 shipping. I didn't even notice the dollar because I thought nobody in their right mind, I would have never considered $18 as this is for a non-slabbed comic. But anyway, I ended up paying $17.55 to have it shipped, and then it took a week to get here because it was just shipped ground shipping, and he just put it in a brown envelope with no extra protection other than the board that's in with the bag. So it's got a couple of ticks on it and everything, so that's disappointing. But I was very surprised that they were charging $18 to ship a comic. And they have a bunch of trading cards on their website too. I noticed after this that they're charging like up over $10 to ship one trading card. So I should have known better, but you know, what are you going to do? Live and learn. But now I have this comic, and it still ended up being a good price, like $28 for it, but still kind of disappointing. So the next batch of books here is from a Proxy bid sale that I bid on some books here. I got the Jurassic Park from Topps Comics, the first movie adaptation comics. I got number 1, number 2. They're still in the poly bag too. Number 3 with the trading cards, and number 4. I got those 4 right there for $10. So basically $2.50 a piece. Then I also got the like newsstand edition, I guess. I don't know. Here's I know that is a newsstand number 1, or the variant cover editions, I guess, number 3 and number 4. So those were $6 a piece for those 3. I got the first batch cheaper than the second batch, but I also bid and won the Nightmare on Elm Street, the beginning set of number 1 and number 2. And these ended up costing $4 a piece, so that was a pretty good price on those. Then a random little lot of other comics. Catmandu number 3. Coffin Bound number 1. Black Kiss, Howard Chaykin comic, book number 10. The Young Witches number 3. And Confidential TV number 1. And Dr. Gorpon. So got those, and then I got a couple of Wildstorm, or not Wildstorm, but Top Cow comics. Witchblade and Tomb Raider. This one was 75 cents. Batroc and Company, it's $1.25. Carnal Comics was $1.25. Witchblade Tomb Raider half issue was 75 cents. This one is cool. This is a German edition of Tomb Raider and Witchblade. It's got a lenticular cover on it. That was only 75 cents. Witchblade number 45. Tales of the Witchblade, number 1 for 75 cents. Witchblade number 19. And then a couple of Aspen comics, or Top Cow Fathom comics, I should say, number 4. Number 3. These were $1.25 a piece. Fathom 0 from Wizard. And then the swimsuit special, Fathom swimsuit special number 1. So that was $1.25 there. So then the next 2 lots here are kind of big. One is 50 issues and another one is 68 issues. We'll start with the 50 comic lot. I ended up paying $27.60 for these, and so then that breaks down to 55 cents a piece. So we got a couple of the first. Well, let me get my little board out here. The first batch, or part of these aren't bagged and boarded yet. So I have Malibu Sun number 32. I don't know if these are going to stay up there or not. Number 28, featuring Deep Space Nine. Here's number 2, still in the bag with the trading card. Star Brand and Night Mask number 1. Knuckles number 7 from Archie Comics. Tech World number 20. Nightman number 5. I guess Injection number 8. Batman Earth 1 preview, free comic special. Batman and Robin, the New 52 number 1. Star Trek Deep Space Nine number 3. Marvel Comics presents the volume 1 number 2. Star Trek Deep Space Nine number 1. And then number 1 photo cover. Here's another issue, number 3. Here's number 6. Exiles number 4. Then we got a batch of ElfQuest comics in here. ElfQuest Wave Dancers number 2. ElfQuest Blade, New Blood number 12. Number 10. Number 9. Hidden Years number 9. Hidden Years number 3. New Blood number 14. Hidden Years number 11. Hidden Years number 12. This was a really popular book when it came out back in the day. Number 2, it's got quite a history there. It says 15 years. I don't know when these were published. Let me see. 1992, and it was already 15 years. ElfQuest New Blood Summer Special number 1. Then there's a couple of Archie comics in here. I got Archie number 461 and 466. I got a random Jughead number 99. Nope. Couple issues of Betty number 51. 2 of those. Veronica number 64 and number 70. And then Betty and Veronica number 111. That one's not going to stand up. And number 116. And then here's the real reason I bought the lot. Because I'm trying to collect or complete Married with Children. So they had the Married with Children Quantum Quartet miniseries. They had the issue number 1. I got the direct edition and the newsstand edition. So again, these were 55 cents. Here's number 2. Obviously, it's the Married with Children cast of characters as the Fantastic Four. Then there was also Married with Children 2099, number 2 with the Back to the Future cover. And number 3, the Star Wars homage. Also, Sabrina the Halloween Spooktacular, number 1 from 1993. Still has the poster in it. Archie's Christmas stocking from #1, or issue #1 from 1994 with the calendar still in it. Reggie's Revenge #1. Still has a poster in there too. A New Mutants #1 was in there. Ralph Snart Adventures 3D Special #1. And the last book in this lot was this book here. It is Ultimate Spider-Man #1. This is apparently a comic that could only be purchased at Target or given away at Target. I don't know which one it was, but it's, according to Key Collector, they say that there is like maybe 600 of these were distributed. But I don't know if that's true or not, but it's basically a reprint of a couple of issues of Ultimate Spider-Man. And I don't know if they gave it out during when Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out. Is that why Doc Ock is on the cover? I don't know. But anyway, it seems like it might be a little rare. But yeah, so for 55 cents, I'm happy that I have it. Now, the next batch of books is the 68 comics for $29 lot. So these were 42 cents. So there's a bunch of random stuff in here too. And then the stuff that I saw in the picture that I was interested in buying is at the end of the lot. So again, I've got stuff here that's not bagged and boarded yet. Spider-Man Marvel Adventures #5. Random Avengers #368. There's quite a few Amazing X-Men in here. This is issue #8. Marvel free previews featuring Secret Wars. Marvel free previews featuring Inhumans and the X-Men. Here's Amazing X-Men #6. Marvel Tales #68, not in the best of shape. Exiles #50. And also #51. The Century #2 of 8 miniseries, Cable #49, X-Men Classic #102, not attached to the cover. Spider-Man Marvel Adventures #2, Punisher 2099 #9, Captain America 365. Fantastic Four 371, the cool non-existent cover. Fantastic Four #366. Marvel Tales 86. Uncanny X-Men #491. Ultimate Spider-Man Annual #3. I think that was the last issue of the annuals. Marvel Comics Presents Volume 2, #7. Captain America #11. Spider-Man Marvel Adventures #4. #3. Free comic book, I guess this just covers the Marvel Adventure series. Motormouth and Kill Power #11, one of those Marvel UK things. Wolverine 184, cool cover there. Avengers #19, Busiek and Perez. Captain America 445, that might be the first Mark Waid issue. Then there was a bunch of Amazing X-Men, other than the ones I've already shown you. Here's #9. Here's Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, #7. #5. #4. #3. #2. And #1. And Spider-Man Marvel Adventures #6. Get up there. And Nightman #18, very random. And then there's a little run here of Marvel Adventures featuring the Avengers. And I mean, this is basically an all ages comic here. And what I was thinking about too is like if I was a younger person and I saw these on the stands, I would be really interested in picking them up because they did really nice covers here, and it's good, really nice artwork. And I mean, like this one here, if I was a kid, this would have got me to buy this issue here because it's the Hulk versus the Abomination with the Avengers in tow. Number 3, another good, cool cover. There's Baron fighting Baron Zemo. Then they got the actual standard hero pose covers going on these. Number 4. Here they are fighting Loki. Number 5. Now, I don't know. I mean, it's a cool looking Avengers team too. So I don't know where this falls into. It's not based on a cartoon, I don't think. So I guess they just did random stories for kids. Here's number 6. And then number 7 going up against the Juggernaut. So like I say, those are some pretty cool covers. If I was a kid, I'd be all over these buying them. And plus, I mean, they probably were cheaper than the comics on the stands at the time. Well, $2.99, so I guess that's the right price. Also in this lot here was a free previews featuring Invincible Iron Man and All New Wolverine, and then the Ultimates number 7. Then there was a little stretch of these Avengers. I think this is volume 3, but 36, 37, 38. Amazing X-Men Annual number 1. This is a nice cover of Storm there. A random X-Men issue number 19, but it is a newsstand. A little couple of issues of Nova, the Sam Wilson, or what's his name? Number 2. Sam Wilson, that's the Falcon. Number 3. And number 4. And then here's the comics that were in the lot, in the pictures that I was interested in and why I ended up buying the lot. But this first one here wasn't, I mean, it was pictured, but I didn't know anything about it. And then I still don't know anything about it because when I looked it up, Weird World number 1, the cover that I've seen is a hand holding a sword. And so I looked on my comic shop and I can't find a picture of this cover. So it's a variant, but I don't know, or it might be a 1-in-1 ratio. I don't know, but I can't find the picture of this cover anywhere. But so that one was in the lot. Also, this AIM toothpaste comic, Spider-Man giveaway featuring Doc Ock. And again, these end up costing 42 cents. Because, like I say, there were 68 comics in the lot for $29. Astonishing X-Men number 34 variant featuring Deadpool. Here's Nova number 1. So I got 1 through 4 in the lot, 42 cents a piece. This cover is really cool. Ultimate Iron Man number 1. I have the other version of this when it came out, but I don't know why they didn't make this the main cover. This is a really sharp looking cover, and it's you know, chromium cover or whatever. I don't know. Also in the lot was these comics weren't pictured either. Amazing Spider-Man number 161, and also that's the first time Spider-Man meets the Nightcrawler, and then 177, which is a classic Green Goblin story. Also, Black Knight number 1 was in here. This one was in there, Avengers number 35. This is made a couple of lists. I don't know if it's because, now that's Sam Wilson. This is the first appearance of him as Captain America on a cover, I guess, but it's picking up steam. I already have a copy of this, but again, like I always say, I'm not a speculator, so I don't speculate on comics. I just buy them to read them. But this one happened to be in the lot for the 42 cents I paid for it. This one wasn't pictured. This was behind one of those Marvel Tales. Super Friends number 1 from 1976 was in there. Then the Books of Doom number 1 was in there. Also, Books of Doom number 2 was in there. So for 42 cents, can't go wrong. Avengers 0. Avengers number 1. And then the 2 books that I saw in the picture that I really wanted to get this lot for was this one, Silk, number 1. I don't have this. Well, I didn't have it. I ended up buying this recently at auction. I got issue number 1 for $15. And then lo and behold, this one shows up in this lot and I got it for 42 cents. So I've never had this one, but I've always wanted it. So I got that one. And then this is the other one that was in the picture, Amazing Fantasy number 1. So this is the first appearance of Ariana, and again 42 cents, can't go wrong. But that was pictured in the lot too, and so I bid on it and won it for $29 for all 68 comics. So you know, I can't complain. So hopefully that's the end of the end of the lots here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do videos weekly. If you know anybody who would be interested in this kind of content, please send them over to my channel. Again, I said that a second ago, I'm not a speculator. I just buy comics to buy comics and read and enjoy. I've been doing it for a long time, and I just like and have always enjoyed reading and collecting comic books. I am also on Instagram, easy as can be. Check me out on there. I post stuff a lot over on my page there too. So consider giving me a follow over there too. And other than that, I will leave you all guys with saying thanks again for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers I do have. I appreciate you guys. I love getting comments. If there's anything you saw in the video that you want to comment on, please feel free to comment. I answer all my comments that people leave for me, so feel free to let me know what you thought of the video. And other than that, good luck out there hunting for comics. There are deals out there. You can tell just by these 2 things I just showed you, these 2 lots, there's pretty decent prices on stuff, and I didn't break the bank to buy like 150, almost 120 comics. So other than that, thanks again for watching, everybody. Take it easy. I will see y'all next time. Bye.